Hello from Norway and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to do a full flip through of my completed December daily. So I will show you everything from 1st of December to 31st of December, but with little pause between 24th and 31st, because in Norway celebration of Christmas is 24th of December, and then it's called Rumslig tid in Norwegian, what means quiet time, home time, when people have vacation from jobs and they have nothing to do, everything is closed, they have nowhere to go, so they forced and not forced at the same time be at home and enjoy their families, enjoy their time with friends, families, wherever you want. So in this time, as I say, all stores and stuff like that closed, so it's really nothing to do. So to fill these days, I don't really know how, because because it's only one way to feel it, and if you do some activities outside, but really to live in Norway and do activities outside in December, yeah, you know what I mean. It's probably not something you're looking forward to. So this book is like this because what I explained, because I don't know how to feel it. I would like to feel it each day. Of course, I would like to feel it till 31st, to have activities every day, but I don't really know how. I live here so many years, but still I didn't come up with any idea how to do it. But anyway, it doesn't matter, because it's still a lot to go through, it's still a lot to talk about. So let's start. But before we start, I just want to show you the size. I just want to show you the thickness of my book. It really came out very sad, because when I completed my book, when I completed my December daily, I realized that unfortunately I can't close it. I didn't make any laces in advance. I didn't come up with any type of, I don't know how would I close it. I thought I will just have book like book, without any laces, without any I don't know, buttons, without any construction here. But then when it was completed, if book open, I will show you now when I unknot this lace, I will show you how it really looks like. But for those who didn't see my book, I made my book in October. I was so looking forward to feel it, to print photos and do all of this stuff. But unfortunately, in the end of this process, I was disappointed. So I came up with the idea. I bought special velvet ribbon, and I decided just to close it like this. Also, I was planning to make some decoration on the lid, on the cover, but since I cannot close it, I need to have it like this. But it's also beautiful. It's beautiful bow. It's very festive, and it's matches this red suit. Okay, so let's start. Let's open my book, and now you will see at once that it doesn't really close so much. So it looks like this. You see, I try to put it under some pressure. I try to put it some heavy stuff on top, but it was laying about 1 week and it didn't really help. So I just gave up and decided to use ribbon. But let's open my book, and here my husband this year he got letter from Santa. I put it in pocket, and this is a postcard that I got from my husband. So here's December. I cut it by myself. I didn't use any laser cuts or die cut knives. I used my hands. So let's see. Magical December 2024. Here I used two paper collections from Pink Fresh Studio and Simple Stories, but we will go to this later. So here we are, the first page, 2024. I took picture from Christmas Eve and put it in the first place. Here my husband bought balloon because it was our third Christmas together. So also we decorated our house with this balloon, and I decided to use it in my book to remember it. These pages I always not decorate, but here I always write activities what we do during the December. But then I decided to just let it be. I chose this pattern because I could easily write it here. But then I don't know, maybe because I cannot close it, maybe because some other reasons. But I just I gave up to writing here, and I thought this is actually also nice pattern itself, so maybe I don't need to do anything on this page. So let's go further. Here, first day of December, our advent calendar, what we have with my husband every year. It was third time when we had it. This is how it looks like. We always use this branch what we found on the beach and clean it and dried it, and we use it to hang our gifts. So here's the letter what my husband got from Santa Claus. And here's also card. My husband, he gave me this December, he gave me, I bet, 3 cards, and all of them are incredibly beautiful. And he said I couldn't choose really which to buy, so I bought 3. This is pop-up element, very, very nice. My book, My December Daily, is not about journaling, it's not about writing really, it's about pictures. So here we have a lot of pictures, and that's probably why my book is so full and I cannot close it. But that's how I see December Daily in my case. So here's in advance, I made my book as I said, I made some elements. So when I started to feel it, I just had already some plans how to do it, because I had some of pages already. I made elements on them in advance. So here I got this 1st of December from my husband, this ceramic houses, my Christmas village I collected. So this year I got 3 more, and I took picture of it. And every year I make German stollen. I'm not German, but I really like this type of baking, and I make it every year, but I don't like marzipan, so I make it without marzipan. But first off, since this stollen should be eaten, maybe you know, maybe you don't know, should be eaten each time of 4 advents. So this year, 1st of December, it was the first advent, and you should cut your stollen. We did it, and I made picture of it. I took picture of it, and I decided to put it in my book, of course. 2nd of December, my husband got glass Christmas tree. He was really glad and happy. He wished it to have it on his desk in his hobby room, and he got it, of course. Here I made some decorations from the ceiling, and I decided to take a picture of it. And then in the end of this day, we went to the restaurant, because in Norway, in this Christmas time, around Christmas, you have julebordet, it calls in Norwegian, what translates like Christmas table. And what does it mean? That you eat certain amount of, not certain amount, certain type of food, special Christmas food what people eat in Norway. So that's why we went out, and my husband, he ate it. I don't like it really much, so I eat different food, but we went to for him so he could have opportunity to do it. Of course, people eat it at home, but I don't make it because I'm not Norwegian. So we prefer to go to restaurant and enjoy it once a year. He enjoys it once a year. I enjoy different type of food, but that's pictures was taken. We were taken in a restaurant here. Then after that, after dinner, our city was already decorated for Christmas. It was a lot of Christmas lights, and we decided to take some pictures outside as well. Here's the side of restaurant. Here's the pocket, and I every year, every Christmas, I save some of tags from Christmas gifts, and I just put it randomly in my book. So here's one tag, my journaling. Here's also, that's what I ate, raw deer, and here's also my bill for it. So here we see reindeer fillet. Reindeer is a Norwegian raw deer. 445, it's 45 euro only for deer. That's expensive food, I can say. And I put this clip in the shape of deer because I a deer. I think it's nice. It's so meaningful, and it comes here like this. On the other side, also pictures. December 2nd, pictures outside. December 3rd, this day we bought Christmas tree. We went to the Christmas market, to the Christmas tree market, and my husband chose the tree, and he was standing in these trees around. So I just decided to take a picture because it was so beautiful. And here's me. Here you see the trees much higher than me. Christmas tree farm. So yeah, and then when we came home, of course, as always, our tree is much higher than our ceiling. So here I will choose a tree, buy a tree, measure the ceiling, and then have snacks. So my husband measures the ceiling, really how much he needs to cut. And after that, we had our Christmas snacks. That was December 3rd. December 4th. Of course, here's our advent calendar. Every morning we we go out of our bedroom and pass in this room. It's my hobby room where I create my scrapbooking and stuff. And here's hands our advent calendar. So we pass in this room, and first what we do in the morning, we cut bags with number and open our gifts. So my husband got wooden train, and I got wooden Santa. That was really fun. And later that day we started to decorate our Christmas tree. So here me decorating, and here's our Christmas tree in full beauty. But gifts were not there, so I just added gifts because for gifts wrapping we have special day, and only after that gifts appear on the tree. But here you can see we have Christmas train what goes around the tree. It's really fun. If you don't have it, I strongly recommend you to buy it. That's a lot of fun even for adults. I like it so much. And by the way, it makes sound like real train. It's choo choo. It's very fun. So fun. Here's I put Christmas wreath on the door, and I made this element. So door you can open it. Here's the wreath, and here's the name, the number of our house. So I decided to make it like this. So this is really my house, and this is me. Here I put a thermometer, but this was really +10 or something like this. It's not really minus like it shows here, but that's even more funnier, I think. And my husband, he put a sign for Santa, so Santa really knows where to stop. Okay, and here my balloons, what I get from my husband every year, different balloons, Christmas related. This year I got 2 of them, and I decided Christmas tree and Santa. I decided to save this, um, paper what it came in. And here's another Christmas tag like this. My husband with his advent calendar. I don't know what he found then. And this day was about sending cards to my husband's family. Here we're writing, and here I'm sending, and here's my balloons, and that's also gift tag. December 5, sending Christmas cards. So that was it. And this paper clip here. On the other side, my husband enjoys his Christmas tree, and you see he lays on the tree, and he's so very excited. Here's some journaling. Comes here, cozy. I got it myself. December's the same as December, cozy, and one more word, Mary, I think. So that's it. Here's I collected some pictures of our Christmas trees, Christmas cakes, what I make myself. So that's snowman holds candy, as you see. So that's funny, really funny. Number 6, December 6th, face mask day. I saved one of the Christmas masks bag, or I don't know really what it is. Yeah, but it's like plastic or something like this that came in it. Here was 2, orange and green. So there we are, funny in this face masks. December 7, we came all the way to another city. I think it's more than 2 hours to drive to buy black caviar for Christmas. And here's my writing about it, and here's the receipt for caviar. I also saved it, so let's see. €90 for caviar, and for butter, of course, caviar with butter. So, and here's envelope where I put my tag, and this is tag also from Christmas gift, so I just made it like this, and I tuck it here. Yes, this was 7th of December, and since we already were in that city, since we were so far away, we went to a shopping mall and took some festive photos and bought some stuff, of course, Christmas gifts probably. And here we are. This is already was made in advance, this decoration part, this Christmas tree, so I just stuck photo on the left side like this. This is the continuing this day 8. Here's some journaling, comes here, also from Christmas gift. Very festive. If it goes, this vellum goes on top, it's very, very festive, and it's golden foil. Later that day we had lunch in Mexican place, so I took picture of my husband and food we ate. It's me. Enjoy Christmas magic. Next day, December 9th. December 9th, it's the season of wrapping gifts. Here we have gifts. No picking. You can open like this. And here's also tags from gifts, what I saved. And here's me on the tree who tried to wrap gifts. And I hide myself, so when you open it, you don't really see that there's picture. So you need to go through this to find me behind it. Here's my husband with his rap and struggling, like he calls it. So yeah, December 10th. December 10th, we bake gingerbread house every year. Bake, like my husband tried to make, I make bunch of dough. He tries to cut elements and shaping, and then I glue it, I build it, and then he decorates it. He always decorates. I'm not allowed to decorate it. It's his job. So here he sits and enjoys, and that's our gingerbread house in the end. Here I have some elements. Me sitting, Christmas tree clip, tag, and here's my husband in the kitchen. Try to make gingerbread house. So that was December 10th. Here's a lot of funny elements. Yeah, it's not easy when you stand and do it. December 11. December 11, we just decided to stay home and have some treatment day. Here you see eye patches. December 12th. December 12th, my husband decided to buy lottery tickets. Here I'm happy. Before scratching, here we do it, and then my husband is sad because we didn't win anything. But I saved these tickets. I saved these tickets because that was really funny. And later that day, my husband and me, we baked Christmas cookies. So I made this apron. Here's some writing. It tucks in the pocket. The season for baking. I also got this gingerbread from craft cardboard and made this funny element. So here we in the kitchen, and then my Christmas star. I decided to make full big photo because it's really beautiful. It makes me happy. December 13. December 13, we cut holly, and we cut it near our house. We didn't even expect that in the south of Norway we can find holly, but it really grows here, and it grows a lot. So here's some journaling tags. Comes here. Traditions, holiday must do. Cut holly. And then you put it in water, and this is it. This is like it is. If you put it in water, it can stay forever. If you don't put it in water, like I forgot this year, it dies really fast. So have it in mind. If you want to cut holly, you have to have water in your vase. December 14. December 14 was also traveling to another city, 3 hours from our home. We stood in a hotel, and here's the hotel, Grand Hotel Arendal. This is our room, and I made picture inside the room. My husband just popped champagne and shows me cork, so I took picture of him. And here's some writing, the back side. This element I made too in advance in my book, and that day he bought huge bouquet for me and brought it to the hotel. So I took picture of it. It's really huge. You see the size of mirror and how huge it is. So he bought even additional vase because it wouldn't fit in any vases if even I asked it from hotel staff. So he bought vase and flowers for me to cheer me up. And that's already next day because we're so far away again. we needed to check some stores and malls, so we went to Christmas shopping, took some festive photos. And here the pocket, so I tell about it. That was a decoration inside the mall, huge amount of gifts. And later that day we had sushi in restaurant and I took picture of it. And all of this stocks here, this pocket, like this. Yeah, it's really not really easy to do it when you film, especially like this. And on the back side, my husband is not cracker. Next day, December 16. December 16, we always have cacao day. And that time it was December 16. This is tag from the gift, but it's in shape and form of cup. So I decided to put it here. Falala, of course. Cacao, fun, and enjoyment. So that's December 16. So this is loose, so it can go wherever it wants. Like this. The back of this page, cacao comes in this box in the shape of house. It says Santa's Hot Cacao Cafe. So I always cut it like this and I put photos inside. So this is like windows in the house and you see our cups from the window from that side. I think it's really funny. Here's vellum. I don't decorate it. I think if you look through it, it's very nice. It doesn't need to be decorated. December 17. December 17, festive coffee at Starbucks. I took napkin from there. Took some pictures. Hot chocolate, it's like a hug in a mug. Yeah, that's true. But I don't drink chocolate, I drink coffee latte. But yeah, hot chocolate because I had already hot chocolate. That's enough for me once a year. It's not really not really my drink. I would say it like this. And that's really, oh yeah, December 17, that special day, because this day my mother was coming to Norway, so we waited for her and at Starbucks, drank our coffee, chocolates, and whatever you want. We were waiting, and then we drove to the airport, and there was Christmas tree, huge. So my husband, he showed a hug for my mother, like he waits for her, and he said take picture of me. So I took, and here I explain what it is. And this is really goes inside. This pocket is from Pink Crush Studio. This day I decorated with pendants. It doesn't have anything, just decorative part and stuff, some puffy stickers. I planned to put here some pictures, but then I decided that it would be too small and you don't really see anything on it, so I just let it be like this. And she finally came next day, and I mean she came 17th of December, but next day my husband he baked some Norwegian Christmas treats. It calls krumkake. It looks like waffle but rolled. And he's in the kitchen with his funny apron, hugs my mother. That's December 18th. December 19th. We drove to the viewpoint in the mountains, so up, so high up. My husband, he didn't have any coat, so he got sick that day, unfortunately, and he didn't enjoy the rest of days before Christmas, because it was so stupid of him. I even chose the card that says it's cold out there, and it was not really cold. It was blowing so much. That's why he got sick. That's 19. Yes. December 20. Now I enjoy my time with my mother as much as I could. We took her to different places to show around, and here was also the most beautiful city in Norway, like they call Norwegian people. It calls Mandal. It's southeast point of Norway. We live there, almost there. Here's some journaling. Comes here, and that day I put Christmas cards on random cars because last year we got it on our car. From I don't know, from stranger. It was on our car. We discovered when we came back from the store, the card was attached to our car, so I decided to repeat this and to do it this year, so I did. Here's my cards. It was 10 or something, approximately, or 10 of cards or something, so I put it also in parking lot on random cars. And here's also gift tags. And this day, my husband bought a Christmas gift for my mother. I took picture of him. And here's us, Gujul. It's in Norwegian Merry Christmas. Comes here. And here's gifts, because he sits with a gift. December 21st, my mother, she arrived with huge amount of gifts. So the 21st, it was her day of packing and wrapping, and here she is with this huge amount of gifts. Her hands filled with it, and here you see my little Christmas. Who watched my previous video, I showed it very detailed, so you can come back and look at it if you don't know what it is and you didn't see it. Here some acetate with festive confetti, so I just left it like this. December 22nd. December 22nd, my husband got sick after that viewing point, and but we wanted to show my mother the lighthouse, the southest point of Norway, Lindesnes with lighthouse. So we drove there, but he just sat in the car, and we enjoyed this view with my mother alone. And you probably already saw my layout about that day. It's also on my YouTube channel, so you can check it out. Here's the North Wild Sea. I didn't really wanted to do anything with this page. First I wanted to write something, and then I thought, nah, let it just be like this. It's beautiful in this simplicity. So December 23rd. December 23rd in Norway calls Lille julaften, what you can translate like small celebration of Christmas, like pre-Christmas day. So it's always special food, champagne, drinks, and so on. Like people prepare themselves for celebrating tomorrow, for celebrating the biggest day, the Christmas day. So this day, 23rd, we had what we had? We had special food. We had raw deer, and my husband made it, and I made this dish beside, this pear with cheese and nuts, really tasty. So yes, that was our small celebration of small little, whatever you call it, Christmas. December 24th. This is the Christmas day. Today is the biggest day. Merry Christmas to everyone. We started our day as always we do with searching inside Christmas stockings. Here they hang on the commode. And then my husband started even near commode to look what it is. But then I said, you can maybe sit on the carpet or something, because maybe it's better for you. So here's what he found: a lot of food, drinks, chocolate, and everything. And here's me with my sock. That's really joy. This is for the cuts from Simple Stories Christmas collection. Later that day, Santa Claus came to us. Here he is. He comes from the terrace door. This is also Christmas gift tag, and I put it here just loose because I think it's very nice, because it's also memory from gifts, and you can, it's also matches because it's Santa. Yeah, like this. My Santa Claus came with gifts, of course. Here's the gifts what he gave me, my mother, and my husband, but he wasn't home, as you understand. So he really never seen Santa Claus, because when Santa comes, he's always absent. I don't know where he is, but he's never home. So every time Santa comes, and he gives gifts for my husband, and I say, Santa, you know what, but he's not home, so I will I will take it, and I will give it to him when he's coming back, because I really don't know where he is right now. So yeah, that's the funny part. This is me with my gifts from stocking, and what Santa gave to me. Yeah, this is what Santa gave to me. And then when my husband came back, you understand, where he was, no one knows, and he got his gifts from Santa, so he finally can open it and see what's inside. So that was the funny part. And here we come to the dinner celebration. Finally, Christmas dinner, what we're looking forward to whole year. Always we have, it's our tradition, we have lobsters, like caviar, what we already bought in advance. You saw it. Here's my explanation. Here's some of my decorations. My favorite Christmas set from Villeroy & Boch. We always use it. This is how our Christmas table looks this year. And of course my husband, and he has tradition, he needs to get his Christmas pickle, as he calls it. So here he is, his Christmas pickle. Yes. And of course my mother, my beloved mother, she finally celebrates Christmas with me. That's really warms my heart. And after dinner we open gifts. I sit, read, and give gifts. And this year I decided to make list who gets how many gifts. So I'm sitting with my list and writing down. And here's some explanation about this day, about not day but activities I do. And from Simple Stories gift exchange card. Here are some acetate with just the cozy words. Here's the Christmas dinner. Me. My husband, when he got his favorite smell. So you see he sits and he just in his own world, in his own universe. He totally out of this world because he enjoys the smell. And that's all. That's 24th. And since I said we have nothing to do between these days, next page is New Year's Eve. It's 31st of December, last day of 2024. Here's our decorations. In Norway, New Year's Eve, I told you before, but who I don't remember. This this day is about gold and black. Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, I'm sorry, New Year's Eve should be black and golden. So all red decorations really going out from the table and house, and you change everything to the golden and black. So here's my some of decorations. I have white and golden tablecloth, and even napkins we have black. So this is our, and this confetti, it's stickers. I made it like confetti all over the page. I think this is really nice. And here's our New Year's dinner and some pictures of me, of us. Festive cheer, Happy New Year. Reading in the New Year. That's me. 2025 behind me. I have a black dress, of course. And that's all. That's all. And this last word, Mary, what I also got myself. Here, I also saved some tags from gifts. And this also, these pages were supposed to be filled with Christmas tags, this gift tags, but since I already realized that I cannot really close it, so I just gave it up. I just left 4 here, and I really don't feel here with anything, because as I said, that's already too much for my book. So this page is empty. Even this nice element what I plan to decorate and make, I gave up and didn't do it, because you see, I cannot even close my book. So that's it. But that's my lesson. That's what I should learn for next year. I should probably come up with some other ideas how to keep my book and how to make it and how to really be able to fill it up and close it afterwards, because this year this showed me. So yeah, so for next year I should keep in mind that this type of book what I made doesn't work for me. Also, I tried Reins last year. It was also impossible to close. So I don't like that idea too. This doesn't work. I think it doesn't work just because of amount of photos. Of course, if amount of photos is not so many photos, then it wouldn't be a problem. Because I made this book like this already first my Christmas, and it was less pictures, and the book was okay, totally fine. So thank you for watching. If you like my December daily, if you enjoyed it with me, if you have some ideas, if you liked some of my ideas and you will keep it in mind, please let me know in a comment below. Like my video, please thumbs up, and see you next time.